Hi Virgos, welcome to my channel Answers by Divine. This is gonna be for your quarterly love reading for the month of November and February. So as usual, we will start off with the yes or no. So if you have got a question, take a moment, think about your question, and phrase it carefully. Be very specific about the time, the place, and the person's name. So for example, you met someone this year in a month of April, from where, at where, and the person's name is what. Okay, so just be very specific about what you're asking. So this is the first question. We'll look at yes or no, and then if you have got a second question, we will draw further message cards. Okay, and those will complement the whole reading, or if not, it will be for your second or your third question. Okay, so let's begin. One last shuffle for the sign of Virgos for this last quarter of 18, 3 months reading. Yes or no for the questions that Virgos have to ask. Major arcanas and even number will be yes, even number will be positive. So if you haven't got your question ready, please take a pause, otherwise I'm going to reveal to you the answer right now. Alright, so Virgos, towards your question that you're asking, we have got cards of yes. Alright, so we've got our Pentacles in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse, and a Tower in an upright position. So this cards to me is driving towards a fateful event. So whatever that you're asking about, whoever that you met, whoever that you are with, whatever is happening to you, your love life right now, this is a fateful event. I mean, the way I'm looking at this card, but doesn't really matter. Alright, but so for the first card, we have got our Pentacles in reverse. Now Pentacles, alright. So this Pentacles is about it is feeling like a more like a twin flame than to a soulmate. This is just a analogy over here. Like it feels right with this person. The feeling feels right, everything else feels right, but things might not be happening for you. Now Pentacles in reverse is like so near yet so far. Yeah, so it's like you met someone, but how is it that it feels like you're just that much away, that far off from your final destination, your final ultimate goal between the both of you. Alright, so now Pentacles is just missing it by that much. The next card we have got over here, it is Four of Pentacles in reverse. So this Four of Pentacles in reverse is a lot about letting go, letting loose. And the next card, the third card, we have the Tower. Alright, so the Tower is about an ending and a new beginning, a new cycle, a vicious cycle that has ended, vicious or not, but a cycle that is bound to end has ended, needs to end, and a new beginning. So with this, when we say an ending, it doesn't really mean the end of a relationship. It can be ending of a behavior, ending of a vicious cycle, like, you know, someone did someone real bad, and they and this person actually stopped doing what they do. So this is what it means by ending of a vicious cycle. It doesn't really mean that both of you, two persons needs to be separated. Okay, so the long answer short, it is a yes on the table. If it's too complicated for you to address address the meaning of each card onto your question, just take it as a yes. Alright, so the next we will draw the angel answers. Okay, so with this angel answers, it can be for your second question. Alright, otherwise it should complement the whole of this reading, or if not, towards your first question as well. Alright, so for Virgos, for the sign of Virgos, what do we have for angel answers? One last shuffle for the sign of Virgos. Alright, we have got yes again. So the first, so angel answers says yes. Okay, usually it is in messages, it is in short messages like that, but there's this particular card where it says yes. Okay, so for the first yes or no, we have yes. For the second question, for the second card, we have yes again. Okay, So let's draw the next message card. Okay, this is a message card. Let's see what is the guided message for the sign of Virgos for the third question, or if not for this last quarter of 18. For the sign of Virgos, what is the guided message that we have for the sign of Virgos? One last shuffle for the sign of Virgos. Okay. The next message we have is the unicorn, good fortune and friendship. Okay. So if you have got a third question, this is it. Good fortune and friendship. So we'll come back to decipher what it actually means for you in your reading, in your overall love reading. So the next we actually have got the crystal ball as well again. So I wouldn't spend time to focus just on that crystal ball. I'll just look at it as I shuffle for the next deck. So the next I will lay your 3 months forecast, the 3 months forecast for you. While laying the cards, I will just try to tune in and get messages from the crystal ball. This is a love crystal ball. Pink crystal ball is for love. All right. So what do we have for Virgos? Stepping up. Virgos, I'm hearing stepping up. Some of you are trying to step up on taking an action, step up on maybe giving a chase, step up on contacting someone, step up on your positioning with someone, maybe with a lover, with a partner. Like there might be someone else for whoever that you might be seeing, whoever that you might be in love with. You might have competitors for yourself. All right, so something like stepping up, or even progress to the next stage, progress to the next level. All right, so they're stepping up, trying to get to know a person, trying to know someone in depth, trying to get to know more information, trying to get to know. So there's this keyword of you trying to get to know. There might be mysteries unresolved before, or pertaining to a specific someone whom you might be dealing with, your partner, your marriage partner, or a new date, a new love that you recently just met. Talking. I feel like conversation, like you will need to speak up. Virgos, you will need to speak up, or you want to speak up, you want to talk, like you want to connect with someone very closely. You are constantly stalking, checking out someone. So, but only because you want to talk, you want to look at the time, their available time, are they available? When is their last available timestamp and things like that. So by way of stalking, you actually wanting to know about someone's schedule, someone's availability before you hit on them during times where they might not be available. But the thing is that Virgos, I'm seeing that when whoever that you are dealing with, or that there might be people coming towards you, but when I see that when people come towards you, you shun away, you shy away, and you just try to behave like cool, very cool, like as though they mean nothing to you. You try to behave like, okay, we are just friends, and you're my good friend, you're my best friend, I'm always here for you, but we are still just friends. This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing people coming towards you, and then you just turn your back away, like, and then you act as though like they mean nothing to you. Presenting the truth. And some of you Virgos, you might not be saying the truth, presenting the truth, or presenting all about you, sharing all about you. So it's like you want to know about someone else, but you're not sharing about yourself as well. So could this be a distance? This could be something that's like a roadblock in your love life, in your love relationship, because people don't know enough about you. And you know, when there is no when you haven't shared enough about yourself, there's no common grounds, there's no similar wavelength between the both of you, then how do you connect from there? So, but in short, it is just you not sharing enough about you not talking enough about you. It is always about them. It is always about them. And I see you being enthusiastic about them, very into them, into your partner or someone else, your new date, and this might have frightened them off. Frightened them off. Alright, so that's all for your crystal ball messages. Let's see what is on the cards for you. Okay, I'm actually ready, but I'm trying to get more messages for you, Virgos. So let's see for Virgos, for month, November, and Virgo. So we are starting off the month with, there is this, no, not the month, sorry. We are starting off the quarter with of Swords in reverse. So of Swords in reverse is about communication not going through. It's like there is a fallout, there is a breakup, but still it's still ongoing. It's still ongoing. So there's undesirable content or undesirable conversation that you are having, you're talking with someone, but the outcome or the topic, the content of the conversation, whenever the both of you talk, or whenever you talk with your newly acquainted date or lover, all right, it always ended up on the other side of the fence. Okay, so communication seems to be one of the major key challenges or major roadblocks for you. But I see that Virgos, you have a plan with this person, like you have a plan for this person to be a part of your life. Okay, but it might just be looking like one-sided. It's like maybe only you wanted it, or the other person wanted it, but it is so there's differences over here. Someone wanted it and someone wasn't as keen or as interested as the other person. So there is this differences, misalignment between two of you. Okay, and it could be also because of this misalignment when it comes to desire, or like when talk about any other agenda or topic all around, there could be this misalignment and there's always this agreement that ended up in a heated argument. Okay, it seems to me, Virgo, within this dynamic, for those of you who are couple already in a relationship, a marriage, a long-term relationship, for those of you who are couple, it looks to me like someone has given up over here. Someone has given up or will be giving up on either they giving up on you or they giving up on this relationship. Okay, for those of you who are single, you might have given up on your own love life, like you stop seeking for one, you stop looking out for yourself. But there would be unexpected changes. So for those of you who are in a relationship, the unexpected changes is as they go towards thinking that they might want to give up on this relationship, thinking that they might want to give up on you, but somehow there is a twist to the storyline that it will not be ending. Okay, so depending on your situation right now, Virgos, it looks to me there is a twist. For those of you who are single and who has got no one else, or who feels like, oh, you do not have any hope anymore in your love life, hang on. Okay, for those of you who feels hopeless towards your love life, there is a twist to the storyline. All right, there is a change. We have got the Death card. So whatever vicious cycle will ultimately come to an end. So the vicious cycle for those of you who are single is that you will ultimately get hitched within this quarter. All right, for those of you who are feeling hopeless about a relationship, like a relationship is hopeless, a person is hopeless, there will be a change, there will be a shift in the energy, there will be a shift in the dynamic of this relationship. All right, it can only be these two, and I don't see it will not be for those of you who are in a good place in a relationship and in a good place that the relationship is working out fine and well. There is no such situation in this reading. But for those of you who are in this reading might not be for you. You can hop on. All right, so we are looking at, because over here we have this Four of Swords. All right, Four of Swords and the world in reverse. So when this two Four of Swords is about, this is about someone stop thinking. When you stop thinking, meaning to say you have given up, someone has given up over here, and the world is in reverse. I give up because like it will never work. It will never work towards me. I will never get what I want. All right. So someone over here has given up. So it can only be these two situations for those of you who are in a hopeless relationship, and for those of you whose love life feels like hopeless. All right. There will be a tweak. There will be a change, an end to a vicious cycle. Vicious cycle will be those of you who are single, who has been single for the longest time. Okay, the Death card is here, a vicious cycle. And towards those who are in a hopeless relationship, there will be a change to a tweak to the storyline. Okay, so for those of you who are in a good place, this specific message for you might not be relevant, might not be for you, but maybe the above, where conversation and communication always ends up nasty for the both of you. Okay, there is a deep hidden issue between the both of you. For those of you who are in a relationship, there is a deep rooted hidden unspoken issue between the both of you. The both of you know about this. Like between the both of you, there is a thorn in this relationship. There is a broken line in this relationship where it hasn't been gelled back, it hasn't been healed, it hasn't been addressed before. For those of you who are single, there is it will be you having hidden fear, or just phobia of your own personal past, which actually might have cast a shadow on you. All right, you're just leaving it to heal, like leaving it as it is. But what I'm seeing over here, it is saying to me that you have to work on it. You have to talk about it to yourself or to your new partner if you have any. All right, for those of you who are single, you have to deal with this part about you, this thing about you, where, and I feel that it is not just one aspect of you. It might be, you know, your past experiences. It might be your own character, where you have to face it up and deal with it and make a change to yourself on yourself. All right, but I see most of you are not doing anything and leaving it as it is. All right, the High Priestess is here. High Priestess is really leaving it to divine, rolling with time, and hoping that things will change, things will get better, you will get better, your attitude will change, your lifestyle will change, you as a person will change. But no, the cards here are saying that you have to put in the hard work, you have to put in the effort. Okay? But it seems like there is this deep hidden fear of yours. There's this deep hidden fear of yours, Virgos, that you choose not to step up to deal with it, to face it, to talk about it. Or maybe it might not be your choice, but it might just be you having difficulty to face it, to deal with it. There is this, some of you could be ego. I'm hearing ego. Some of you could be like embarrassment, maybe something about you that you feel embarrassed about. There's something about you yourself that you have yet to come to terms with it, that you have yet to come to accept it. Virgos. The bottom of the deck is telling me in this quarter itself, in your love life, you have already found someone, found the kind of love that you actually wanted, found the kind of love, potential love that could potentially move you to the next stage, to the next phase of life. Or you have found someone who could potentially fit into your type of partner, your type of lover, your type of love relationship, or your type of marriage. All right. For those of you who are couple, you have potentially foresee and see the future between the both of you, or have made future plannings between the both of you in this relationship dynamic. Could be marriage, could be engagement, or just long-term relationship. Alright, this is the overall general energy being the Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands has identified has something identified for her, her life, her love life, all right? Her love life and about the person that she's dealing with. She knows what she wants, she knows what she can be getting out of this relationship or this person. But there are hidden issues, hidden fears, hidden phobias, hidden uh, behavior about you yourself. It is more about you yourself, Virgos. You need to come to terms with it, with yourself. Whatever and everything about you, all and everything about you. And communication seems to be a major part of a major highlight over here in this quarter, where it's like you will have minor sparkles that ignite a breakup, a blow up a blow up of a fallout of a breakup. Okay, so for another group of you, I mentioned that before. For some of you who are dealing with like challenging situation right now within your marriage or your relationship, there will be a tweak to it. There will be a change. So just deal with the conflict, just deal with the friction of this relationship. I think you will be fine. Or just bear with it. Do not be overly emotional. Do not make a hasty decision to leave the relationship or to break up the relationship. Just hang in there for this quarter. It might not be easy, it might just get on your nerves to want to leave, but there will be a tweak to the storyline. I would like to draw. Let me draw. Yeah. So remember the message card, we have good fortune and friendship. So ultimately, this whole relationship dynamic belongs to something good for you. All right, this good fortune and friendship, I mean, a relationship is like a friendship as well. So ultimately, this whole relationship is actually good fortune to you. It belongs to you. It is faithful, and it is just what you deserve for yourself. Something good over here. All right. So for those of you who are really dealing with critical situation in your love relationship, in your love life, critical events, I don't see any like there's no cause for concern. There's no cause for worrying, nothing at all. It looks pretty good for me, even though I could see that there will be some bumps and some bumps and humps and hiccups. I'm just trying to clarify. I will draw. Let me see how many cards would I draw. I will draw a couple of cards. One last shuffle for Virgos to complement this reading. One last shuffle for Virgos to complement this reading for additional messages as well. Let's see what do we have for Virgos for this quarter. Okay, so we're done. I'm going to pull 3 more cards. Yeah. So Virgos, the additional messages for you is that you have to stop going against, stop fighting. If there is any conflict between you and your partner or whoever that you're dealing with, your love life, your new dates, or whoever that you're talking newly to, pull away to avoid conflict. So whenever conversation comes to a peak meaning to say, like, both of you are having this agreement, misalignment, not agreeing with one another, just pull away. Let them have their own time, and you can have your own time, work on your own. Just pull away, stop the conversation. All right, this is you, 7 of Wands. Stop fighting. All right, pull away, stop fighting, and try to juggle, try to manage. This is about more like managing expectation. Try to manage, balance out. Like, it's like temperance. So try to manage, try to balance out. Like when one is heated, so the other person got to be cool. Try to balance out. And then we have the last card, 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords in reverse. So this 9 of Swords in reverse is really a lot about acceptance, letting go, stop overthinking, stop being overly sensitive, and be more accepting to the other person. Like, it looks a lot to me like the other person is really a tough nut to crack. it is a tough nut to crack. It's not easy. It's not easy for you. It's not going to be easy to be talking to them, talking with them. All right, but it is telling me that you just have to exercise some self-constraint whenever conflicts are on the horizon. Pull away. Just stop the conversation. Tactically, I'm not saying like ignoring messages or blocking off, but just say that, oh, we'll talk later when we are better. We'll come back again when we are better. Okay, so Virgos, this is what I have for you. I think it's pretty good. Just some minor hiccups over here, and communication is the issue over here. So, but this quarter, your love life seems to be kind of there would be drama. There would be dramas coming from either side or both side. All right, there will be some dramas over here, but ultimately you should get past and you should get over all these challenges, obstacles, or roadblocks in your love life, in your love relationship. Okay, so Virgos, this is the reading that I have for you. I hope you like it. And if you haven't watched your general reading for all the other general aspects of life, you can actually look out for the general read video. If I could, I will try to link it after this video. Otherwise, you could just search it through the list. Till then, I will see you again soon, Virgos. Bye bye.